Good day, this is JNN Weekday News. I'm Lafayne Wigan. Here now are the top stories. Workers at the NCB South Tower in Kingston were sent home Wednesday after firefighters desperately tried to extinguish a fire at the tower, which started about 9 a.m. on the 9th floor of the building. 3 fire units, including a ladder truck, were deployed to the site. But according to Emilia Banks, spokesperson for the Jamaica Fire Brigade, a number of factors deterred their efforts. One major constraint is the fact that the building is windowless. Mr. Banks said as a result, the fire crews were contemplating breaking some of the glass sections in the wall to gain direct access. Because of the lack of windows, thick smoke was exiting the building through the main doors of the lobby on the ground floor. The building houses several government offices as well as a branch of National Commercial Bank. A 7-year-old boy remains in hospital battling for his life after he was shot in the stomach by gunmen who opened fire on the one-bedroom house in which he, his 9-month-old brother, and their mother slept in licensed St. Thomas early yesterday morning. The gruesome attack on the house in a section of the community called Pipeline left residents in fear. The child, who has been identified as Jamoni Robinson, was rushed to hospital by his mother, Nordia Johnson. Johnson asserts that a 5-hour operation was done on the child last night and he is reportedly in serious condition. Meanwhile, police said they have held a suspect in relation to the shooting. However, his identity is being withheld pending further investigations. The Morant Bay Criminal Investigation Branch is urging anyone with information regarding the shooting to call 982-1027-119 or the nearest police station. Popular clergyman the Rev Al Miller is scheduled to go on trial in July for aiding and abetting a fugitive. The date was set when Miller appeared in the corporate area resident magistrate court this morning. The trial is scheduled to run from July 23 to 25. The matter returned to court this morning after a break to allow the clergyman to challenge a ruling by the magistrate. Miller was arrested and charged in 2010 after then-fugitive Christopher Dudus Coke was captured in his motor vehicle along Mandela Highway in St. Catherine. At the time, Coke was facing extradition to the U.S. to answer gun and drug charges. Kingston College, the most frequent winner of TVJ's Schools Challenge quiz, added an 11th title to that record on Tuesday evening, defeating Campion College 27-25 in the final face-off. Tuesday's final, the 45th in the history of the competition, started with Campion College taking the early lead. That slight advantage was maintained throughout the first 2 segments of the contest and for much of the tension-filled final buzzer section. Once again, however, as has often happened in these circumstances, the boys from North Street held their nerves and did just enough to take the contest by 2 points in the final 5 seconds of the match. In regional news, the police in Barbados were last night trying to determine the circumstances which led to the death of a Jamaican woman who was shot in the head in Bibby's Lane, St. Michael. Shanice White, 22, also known as Apple, was found in a pool of blood in an upstairs apartment she shared with others about 4:30 a.m. Tuesday. The police are investigating a report that Miss White was shot while persons were playing with a firearm. She was reportedly part of a group that had just returned from an exotic club in Bridgetown. According to police, Miss White arrived in Barbados several months ago and was known to frequent one of Bridgetown's exotic clubs. And those were the headlines for this hour. You can watch our live stream at JamaicaNewsNetwork.com. I'm Lafayne Wigan, and this is JNN News Worth Watching.